A very good morning, students. So, in this class, we are going to discuss the concepts based on general equation of a circle. At the same time, one second degree equation represent to be a circle. What are the conditions and the simple problems based on these concepts. So, what is the general equation of a circle? Last class we discussed, that is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So, if it is representing a general equation of a circle, what is the center? So, coefficient of x divided by minus 2, nothing but minus g minus f. What is the radius? R is equal to square root of coefficient of x by 2 whole square, nothing but g square plus f square minus constant term. You remember, whenever this equation, one second degree equation represent to be a circle, means x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0, then center is this one, radius is this one. One more condition from this is the under root function, means g square plus f square minus c. So, g square plus f square minus c, this whole term greater than or equal to 0 must be positive. So that point you have to remember, g square plus f square minus c always greater than or equal to 0. Next. One second degree equation. What is the second degree equation? Just I am writing like this: ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represent to be a circle. What are the conditions? You observe. This equation represents to be a circle. What is the circle general equation? X square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So like this we have to convert. So how to convert means, just you observe, from this both sides divided by a. Means throughout this equation divided by a. So divided by a means what will get? X square plus 2h by a xy plus b by a into y square plus 2g by a into x 2f by a into y plus c divided by a equal to 0. Just to compare, which is of the form how it is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 fy. So very clear. Here x square coefficient 1. Here y square coefficient b by a. Here you observe. X square coefficient 1, y square coefficient 1. So first condition you observe. coefficient of x square equal to coefficient of y square. Because x square coefficient 1 1 both are equal, so here also we going to equate. Here x square coefficient 1, here y square coefficient b divided by a. So finally a equal to b. What is the first condition? Coefficient of x square, coefficient of y square must be equal. So that is a equal to b. This equation represent to be a circle. What is the first condition? Coefficient of x square equal to coefficient of y square. Indirectly a must be equal to b. First condition. Then see the second condition. You observe. This is our general equation of a circle. No doubt about it. One more point to remember. In a circle equation, maximum how many terms are there? 5 terms will be there. 5 terms. X square, y square term, x term, y term, constant term. Maximum 5 terms. Minimum 3 terms. What are the 3 terms? Nothing but x square plus y square equal to r square. R sometimes may be 0 also, no problem. Sometimes 1 also, no problem. Minimum 3 terms. Maximum 5 terms. You remember. Sometimes 4 terms also. What is the 4 terms? Last class we discussed. The circles whose center lies on x-axis. Lies on x-axis, y coefficient absent. Lies on y-axis, x coefficient absent. So, like that. Now, this equation represent to be a circle. In this one we are comparing. Now, what we compared? Coefficient of x square, coefficient of y square we compared. Next. Is there any xy coefficient in this equation? Is there any xy coefficient? No. Here xy coefficient is there. So, what is the next condition? Coefficient of xy must be 0. Coefficient of xy must be 0 means what is the coefficient of xy? In this case, 2h by a equal to 0. So 2 by a you send that side. So finally h equal to 0. What is the second condition? Coefficient of xy must be 0. That is h must be 0. Next. Third condition. So in the general equation of a circle, just now only I discussed. We discussed it. That is g square plus f square minus c. This whole term greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or equal to 0. So greater than or equal to 0 means what will get c? G means x coefficient by 2. How you will get g here? X coefficient 2g by 2 will get g. Here also same. X coefficient by 2. What is the x coefficient? 2g by a divided by 2 means what we got? G by a, nothing but g square by a square. Similarly, f square by a square. Similarly, constant term, that is greater than or equal to 0. If I take LCM a square, what you will get? That is g square plus f square minus ac. This whole term greater than or equal to 0. This is the third condition. You remember? ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represent to be a circle. First condition is coefficient of x square equal to coefficient of y square. Second condition, coefficient of xy must be 0. Third condition, g square plus f square minus ac must be greater than or equal to 0. Next. So as per first condition, a equal to b, a equal to b. If I substitute here, means wherever b is there, a if I write in this equation, what you will get? See, ax square, hy coefficient 0, nothing but no need to write this term, 0. Next, b plus a, again, this is ay square plus, this is 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. This is a circle. I told you no, coefficient of x square, coefficient of y square must be equal, a equal to a. So this is represent a circle. Then what is the center radius? So before calculating center and radius, so you have to make x square y square coefficient must be 1. So how to make coefficient of x square, coefficient of y square 1 means whatever the common term is there, first you have to divide the common term. So if I divide means what will get x square plus y square plus 2g divided by a plus 2f divided by a plus c by a equal to 0. You can write center clearly. What is the center of the circle? Center of the circle. What I told, coefficient of x divided by minus 2 means what will get minus g divided by a. Coefficient of y means 2f by a divided by minus 2 to cancel, that is minus f by a. What is the radius? Radius r equal to x coefficient by 2, 2g by a, by 2 means g by a whole square, nothing but g square plus a square. This is f square by a square minus a constant term, that is c by a. So finally LCM a square. So numerator only square root I am writing. This is g square plus f square. Here LCM means only one a is there, minus ac divided by root of a square, nothing but it is always positive. So modulus of a. So you remember in the entrance point of view, CET level they will ask these type of questions. You remember ax square plus ay square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Then the center of the circle or radius of the circle. So you have to answer like this. One simple example I will give. Find the center and radius. Find the center and radius of the circle 3x square plus 3y square, 3x square plus 3y square minus 6x plus 4y minus 4 equal to 0. Minus 6x plus 4y minus 4 equal to 0. See here. They are asking both center and radius of the circle. So whenever circle equation will come means you have to check only one thing, whether x square y square coefficients equal or not. So if they are not equal means indirectly with that equation can means which is not representing a circle. If you write one sentence means enough. So in the point of entrance point of view means does not exist. Fourth option, none of these like that options will be there. So like that we have to choose. Next. Now here x square y square coefficients 1, that is means equal, that is 3. So both sides divided by 3 means what we get? X square plus y square minus 6 by 3 means that is minus 2x plus 4 by 3 into y minus 4 divided by 3 equal to 0. So directly you can write what is the center. Coefficient of x minus 2 divided by minus 2. Coefficient of y 4 by 3 divided by minus 2. So no doubt about it, this is 1. So minus 2 times cancel. So clearly minus 2 divided by 3, center. Then what is the radius of the circle? So r equal to x coefficient by 2 means minus 1 whole square plus y coefficient by 2 means 2 by 3 whole square minus constant term. What is the constant term? Minus 4 by 3. Already according to formula minus is there. Already minus 4 by 3 is there. So this is 1 4 by 9 plus 4 by 9. So this is LCM 9 means 9 plus 8 root of 17 divided by 9 or root of 17 divided by 3 units. So like that we have to answer. This is 4 by 9, sorry, this is 3 only, no? This is 3 only will come. So what is the answer? So radius r equal to, so LCM 9 will come. So this is 9 plus 4 plus, this is 3 times cancel means this is 12. 13, 25. So r is equal to root of 25 means 5. Root of 5, 9 means 3. So this is the radius of the circle. So this like this we want to answer these type of questions whenever x square coefficient, y square coefficient other than 1, like this 3, 3, 4, 4. Suppose instead of plus 3, minus 3 is there, which is not representing a circle, clearly which is a hyperbola. So next concept it will come. So minus is there, hyperbola. So plus is there, either ellipse or a circle. So how to guess ellipse or circle means there are some rules are there. We have to follow the rules. Next. Next question. Find the center and radius. Before that, one concept you should know, that is concentric circle. So what is a concentric circle? One circle I am taking. Suppose this is a circle with the center C, with the radius R1 I am taking. One more circle. So that is the another circle like this you have taken. Same center. Whatever the center of first circle, this is C1 or S you take circle. So why you are taking S is circle means already C notation is there. So S we are taking, this is S, this is S dash I am taking. So what is the S dash? So this is R if you take, this is R dash. So from this length is R dash I am taking. So two circles S, S dash having the same center. Two or more circles having same center means these type of circles are called concentric circles. One simple example you observe. First circle S. Suppose center is H comma K. Just we are assuming center is H comma K. Radius is R. What is the equation of the circle means x minus H whole square plus y minus K whole square equal to R square. So if I simplify this one, what will get? This is x square plus y square minus 2hx minus here 2hx minus 2ky plus h square plus k square minus r square equal to 0. So very clear what I am writing here. This is x square plus y square minus 2h is there only, no? So minus h means just we are assuming as g. So that is plus 2gx minus k is there only, no? that is f I am taking, that is 2fy. This total system, that is k means lambda will take. This is lambda or one value. If we take, already c notation is there, so k1 we are assuming equal to 0, where k1 nothing but h square plus k square minus r square. Okay. Second circle, what is s dash? You observe, same center, x minus h whole square, y minus k whole square equal to r dash whole square. R dash whole square. If I expand this one, again what will get? X square plus y square minus 2hx. Minus h value g, if we are assuming, means what will get? That is 2gx 2fy plus, finally what will get here? H square plus k square minus r dash whole square equal to 0. This is the whole term we are taking. This is k2 I am taking. You observe this equation how to represent: x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus k2 equal to 0. What you observe? No doubt about it, S dash both are concentric circles. They are having same center. Then what you observe? Very clear. X square y square 2gx, they are also 2gx, 2fy 2fy. They differ by only constant. They differ by only constant. So two circles differ by only constant having same center means such type of circles are called concentric circles. Concentric circle. So you remember, concentric circle same center, they differ by only radius. So this radius is 5 units, means this is 6 units. One more circle also you can take. This is also concentric circle. So like this we have to answer concentric circle. So one point you have to remember from this concept. What is that point means? Write a circle concentric to x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. Write the concentric circle to the circle x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 is concentric circle means x square y square is there, here also x square y square. 2gx is there, here also 2gx. 2fy is there, here also 2fy. This is constant means here another constant will come. This is the concentric circle. So geometrically we can identify like this whether the two circles are concentric or not. Mathematically means by comparing their equations. How to guess whether they are concentric or not means only two equations differ by only constants. These two equations differ by only constants. That is the identification for whether the two circles are concentric or not. Okay. Next. So this point to remember. How to write the concentric circle? C is there. Instead of C, some lambda or k we have to represent. Next, one problem I will tell you based on this concept. So here problems are not there. We'll see. While you are discussing problems, there will search. Okay, next question. Next concept we will see. What is a secant line? You observe. Suppose this is a circle. So two distinct points on the circle we are assuming, that is PQ. The line passing through PQ is called a secant line. This is called a secant line. So in this secant line, one line segment is there from P to Q. So this part PQ. So this length PQ is called, means chord. Chord of the circle. Length of PQ. Length of PQ is called length of the chord. So what is the length of the chord means? Chord we are chord nothing but it is a joint. It is a line segment joining two distinct points on the circle. So the distance from P to Q. So PQ is a line segment, that is chord. So the distance from P and Q, length of PQ is called the length of the chord. Suppose this chord PQ passing through center of the circle. You observe. This is center of a circle. Just we are assuming. Suppose this is PQ passing through center of the circle. This is PQ. One chord is passing through center of a circle means that is called a diameter. What we are calling a diameter. So how many diameters can be formed means infinite diameters can be formed. See. So all these diameters they are intersecting at the center C only. So the diameter divides the circle into two equal parts. This is dividing. This is one part, this is another part. So first part is, and one of these two parts is called a semicircle. This is the center. This is the radius. So diameter equal to 2 times of radius. Or radius R equal to diameter divided by 2. Radius equal to diameter divided by 2. Any angle in semicircle. Suppose this is a semicircle. This is the center. One point P of x comma y I am taking. Any point in the semicircle means any angle in semicircle. This is always 90 degrees. This is always because here 180 means half of this angle means here 90. So angle in semicircle means 90 degrees. So based on the extremities of diameter of a circle, what is the equation of the circle? You observe. The equation of the circle having the extremities, 2 points are there. Extremities means end points of the diameter of a circle. You observe. Suppose this is a circle. Okay, let it be. So this is the center of a circle. This is another end. Just you join these two. Suppose one end point is A, we are assuming that is x1, y1. Another end point B, I am taking x2, y2. Just randomly one point that is P of x comma y, be a point lies on the circle. So we are joining A and P, later P and B. So this angle is always 90 degrees because angle in semicircle is 90 degrees. So if we use, suppose slope of AP means m1, slope of PB means m2. So m1, m2 are equal to -1. This concept we will use. So y2 minus y1. So slopes of the 2 points y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So already in straight lines concept we have to use. So y minus y1, m1 we are calculating y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 into m means m2, y minus y2 divided by x minus x2 equal to -1. Just a cross multiplication. See, y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to minus of x minus x1 into x minus x2. So very clear, this whole system left side means minus term is there, left side means plus will come. So x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 equal to 0. This is called equation of the circle whenever end points of the diameter of a circle given. End points of the diameter of a circle given. Or you can remember like this. You remember, suppose if you multiply these two means x square plus y square minus of x into x1 plus x2 minus of y into y1 plus y2 plus x1 x2 plus y1 y2 equal to 0. You observe. X into x, x square, y into y square. Two terms we got. Suppose here my x into minus x2, x into minus x1. So x common means x1 plus x2. Here also same. x1 x2, x1 x2 I written. y1 y2. This is we got. So how to remember you also? X square plus y square minus x into sum of the x coordinates. Sum of the x coordinates. What are the x coordinates of the points? This is sum of the x coordinates. Minus y into sum of the y coordinates. Minus sum of the y coordinates. Plus product of the x coordinates. Nothing but x1 into x2. Plus product of the y coordinate equal to 0. This is the formula of the equation of a circle whenever extremities means end points of the circle they given. Suppose end points of the circle given means how to calculate center. So very clear, center is the center dividing A and B 1:1 ratio because C is the midpoint of AB. So what is the center formula means x1 plus x2 divided by 2. y1 plus y2 divided by 2. What is the radius? Radius nothing but AB, length of AB divided by 2. What is length of AB? Root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square divided by 2. So this is how to calculate end points of a circle given means radius, center. So like this we have to answer. So problems based on these concepts we will going to discuss in the next class. Okay, thank you.